This is the second lesson in a crash course on movable guitar chords. It's completely free, and you can download the free first movable guitar chords booklet from my website. I'll leave a link in the description. In the last lesson, you learned the notes on strings 5 and 6, and you have to know those notes, otherwise you're not going to be able to use these chords. So if you haven't done so already, please watch lesson 1. Right now we're on page 3, and we're going to take a look at 2 movable major chord shapes. This is a crash course. To really get these chords under your fingers, you need to play them as often as possible. And one really good way to do that is to play songs you already know, but play them with movable chord shapes, even when you can play them with open chords. On top of page 3, we have 2 movable major chord shapes. One with the root on the 5th string, one with the root on the 6th string. Let's take a look at the 6th string root first. Finger 1 is playing the root on the 6th string. Then we have finger 3, 4, 2, and then 1 and 1. So finger 1 is barring strings 1 through 6 for this shape. And our 5th string shape, we have finger 1 also playing the root, and then finger 3 is barring strings 2, 3, and 4, and we're muting strings 1 and 6. A lot of people also like to bar the 1st string with this shape. If you do that, you're gonna want to bar with your 1st finger. I like to play this just playing the middle 4 strings, and then just bar if I need to. Right beneath those chord diagrams on page 3, we have this chord finder exercise. I'll show you how this works. First, we have an A flat major on string 6. The first thing we need to do is find the note A flat on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 4th fret. Since that is our root note, which is on the 6th string, we're going to play our 6th string major shape. And now we have an A flat major. Next we have a C major on string 6. So again, we find a root note first on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 8th fret. And then we play that same 6th string shape. Next we have a C major, but on the 5th string. So now we need to find our root, or in this case our C, on string 5. That's going to be at the 3rd fret. And this is on the 5th string, so we use our 5th string shape. So you can play a C major here at the 8th fret on the 6th string. You can play a C major here at the 3rd fret on the 5th string. And we have an F major on the 6th string. We need to find our F at the 6th string first for our root note. That's going to be way down at the 1st fret. And that's our 6th string shape. So there's our F major on the 6th string. Now we have a 5th string F major. Find your F on the 5th string. That's going to be at the 8th fret. And we play our 5th string shape. Next row we have B flat major on string 6. So first we find our root note, the B flat on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 6th fret on the 6th string. And we play our 6th string shape. Next, B flat major on string 5. First we find our B flat note on string 5. That's going to be way down at the 1st fret. And we play our 5th string shape. And then we have our G major on the 6th string. So first you find your G on the 6th string, so we know where our root note is. That's going to be at the 3rd fret. Play the 6th string shape. And G major on the 5th string. So again, we find our root note, this time on the 5th string. That's going to be way up at the 10th fret. And we play our 5th string shape because our root note is on the 5th string. And the last one of these, we have a B major on string 6. First you find your B note on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 7th fret. And then we play our 6th string major shape. At the bottom of page 3, we have Hush Little Baby in 2 different keys, one in the key of D major, one in the key of B flat major. Let's take a look at the key of B flat first, and there's an instruction right above that song. We're going to play the B flat major chords with the root on the 6th string, and our F chords with the root on the 5th string. before we even play the song, we need to know where we're going to play these chords. So we're going to go through a little process. We're going to first find the root notes, then figure out what chords go with those root notes, and then we'll play the song. So Hush Little Baby in B flat starts off on a B flat major, and remember, we want to play these with the root on the 6th string. So first you need to find your B flat on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 6th fret. Since that's on the 6th string, we use our 6th string major shape. So that's how we'll play the B flat in this song. And then the F major. Remember, we're going to play these Fs with the root on the 5th string. So first, you need to find your F on the 5th string. That's going to be at the 8th fret. So now you know where you're going to place that root. And because that's on the 5th string, we'll use our 5th string major shape. Now that you know those two chords, I would recommend just going back and forth between those chords for a little bit. Just train your fingers to find those shapes. That'll take a little practice. And then play the song. So we have do 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 do, still F, do do do, to B flat. Next line, still B flat, to your F, to your B flat. And I used a very simple pattern there, just kind of a boom, chick kind of pattern. Doesn't really matter what patterns you're playing. You can even just play straight quarter notes if you want. The main thing is you're learning how to find these chords. Let's take a look at the Hush Little Baby in D major now. And there is an instruction above that one that we're going to play our D chords with the root on string 5 and our A chords with the root on string 6. And we're going to go through that same process of finding the root notes, figuring out what shape goes with that root note, and then playing the song. Starts off with a D chord or D major. Remember, we're going to play this with the root on the 5th string, so you need to find your D on the 5th string. That's going to be at the 5th fret. Because that's at the 5th string, we're going to use our 5th string shape to play those D majors. And then our other chord is A major. On the 6th string, we need to find our A on the 6th string first so we know where to place our root note. The A on string 6 is at the 5th fret. So your D and your A are both on the 5th fret, just on different strings. Now that A, because it's on the 6th string with a root, we play our 6th string shape. And again, I do recommend just playing back and forth between those two chords for a while. Get used to that movement. And then play the song with whatever pattern you like. I'm just going to use a nice boom chick pattern again, starting on the D. So we have a D chord, do 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 do, A, ba, da da da, do 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 do, back to D, da, da. Next line, do do to A, bum bum bum, da 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 da. D. Dum, bum. Your assignment is to practice the material on page 3 and to continue memorizing the notes on strings 5 and 6 as needed. I've got some videos that'll help you learn the fretboard. I'll leave links for those in the description. Also in the description, you'll find a link to the free First Movable Chords booklet. Once you're comfortable with the material on page 3, I'll see you on page 4, which focuses on 2 movable minor chord shapes.